there you go. Looking great. Looking shiny. Looking shiny. And joining us from Portland, Oregon. Thank you so much for being here, Robbi. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so let's just hear a little bit about the kalimba and what it has meant to you to play this instrument.
Well, this instrument has meant so much to me because in my healing journey, sound is the most important thing. You know, when I'm quiet by myself, I can hear everything inside of my head when I overthink. But if I can put this kalimba in my hands, then my mind won't overthink so much and my thumbs will try to think. And you know, thumbs can't really think, but they can play a kalimba. So when they get busy, even the simplicity of one note helps me ground myself and kind of tune into the place of feeling healthy and strong and not letting any kind of health challenge get in my way. I have multiple sclerosis, so there's a lot of challenges that can get in your way, especially when you want to use your thumbs or your voice or your mind to think and sing. But playing the kalimba has been one of the most healing instruments that I've played. The monochord is pretty healing to sit it on your lap. The kalimba is kind of a huggable instrument to me, and then it frees up the thumbs. And sometimes I am out of tune with my own self, but when I pick up the kalimba and I'm able to make some music with my thumbs, I can kind of retune myself to be more in tune with this instrument, which is 432 hertz. So I kind of like how Brandon is able to use sometimes accompaniment with himself playing the kalimba. So I venture into that kind of territory sometimes too myself. Somehow I come back to Om, Om, Om. Whether I'm in my car or I'm home, home, home. I can take my kalimba with me anywhere that I want to be. And then my thumbs can set me free. But you know, all of these instruments that we play well together is able to get to all of us folks, our healing instruments. And just the frequencies that come from this are soothing. So when I'm able to put my actual body on the instrument, it transfers that healing, that frequency, that vibration directly to my fingers. And then they go up my fingers into my arm. And then somewhere around here, I start to feel like, oh, I'm better. Sometimes when you play the instrument, you can also find a way to be in a little bit of a groove. Even if it's a simple groove of back and forth. It helps you to settle everything down. So I do love to play any kind of instrument, but especially my instruments with we play well together because they're such healing frequencies. So I hope everybody's feeling a little bit better just listening to that little bit.
So Robbi, can you bring us home, playing a little bit more, sharing a little bit more as we wrap up the campfire?
Yes. I'm going to try not to play all of my instruments at the same time. It's hard, but the mandolini is speaking to me because the kalimba is great for the hands, but for more of my body, I do like this mandolini, so I'm going to mix them up together. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this.
Napua no uka kahika malava lava hava napua hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya. Hey, I know uka kaika malava lava hava na pua ya 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 ya. I'm so glad that you came by for Kalimba Campfire. We're so happy that you are with us again. We'll be looking for you next month, I'm sure, because we like to campfire kalimba. We like to campfire kalimba. Whether you have a monochord and you like to strum that, or maybe you have a sansula and you can play that, it doesn't really matter, because the drums are the ones that are in your thumbs. That are in your thumbs. That are in your thumbs. Rhythms in your thumb. Rhythm is a beat of your heart. It is the beat of your heart. You are smart, 'cause you play the kalimba. You play on Campfire Wednesday kalimba. So you can walk down the street and everybody that you meet, you can look at them and say, hey, I'm kind of out of tune, but I can fix that. If you would like to sing with me, we can sing together. Just hum, or say om, 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 om.
And that's the fun thing about the kalimba. I don't know if those of you that play kalimba also find that you think you're in one key and you're playing it, especially if you have a B11, you got a lot of different notes to play, upper and lower, and you just are playing with your thumbs and you're strumming and you're feeling like, I feel so much better, I feel so good, I don't know what I'm playing. But somehow all of those notes work together. And then you can find a way to end it in tune. Even if it's by that one note. It kind of gives you a place to be grounded at the end of the Kalimba Campfire. So hopefully you're all feeling a little grounded right now, because we were just having a really good time, as we do every month on Kalimba Wednesday, Kalimba Campfire. I look forward to seeing you all again. Lucas, I look forward to hearing you next month. And all of you, I will be listening for you in the wind as you are playing. The best that you can with your thumbs. Have a good everything that's coming next, everybody. Jewel and Gabrielle, thank you so much for these wonderful instruments that you allow me to have access to, because otherwise I'm not going to Germany or other places to find them. I'm glad that you bring them here to us in the United States, Gabrielle. So if you all don't have everything that we play well together sells, they're all in tune with each other in the most wonderful way. And you can have one in one hand, you can have another in your lap, you can have a Zenko drum, there's a few left, you can grab a drum and hit it with a mallet, or you could play any number of instruments that are healing frequencies. And
what's that commercial about shaking all your troubles away or something? It was in the 70s. It was a commercial about shaking things out of your hands that are problematic. So these instruments you put in your hand to transform your own body and to feel better. I hope that you're all feeling better after tonight too. Thank you, Jewel.
Great, Robbie. Thank you so much. And I have to say, your iPad was doing this cool thing. It was zooming in and out, and it just looked like a dream. It was like kind of psychedelic, but in a good way. It was like the zoom of the zoom was in time with your groove.
Cool.
It looked
That's
very
cool.
cool. You look
But
fantastic.
and
Yeah.
it's all of us together with the frequency that each of our bodies are with
Yeah.
these instruments that we're playing, that we've tuned them to, that they're in a wonderful state of being for us to be in a great state of being. And I think when I started this evening, I was like in a crunchy kind of state of being because of all the technical this and the technical that. And I just kind of felt like I wanted to cry, but I didn't. And I picked up my kalimba instead.
And it all came together.
It
It
all
all
came
came
together.
together. Yeah, it sounded fantastic, and I loved how you modulated because you had the monomini, and then the kalimba. There are like slightly different keys, and then your voice would modulate back and forth with the keys. So that was just very very well done, very slick, like the pro musician you are, and but also just such a wonderful example of how when we feel free we can create and it just flows. So I hope everybody got some inspiration from watching you, Robbie. I know people do, and yeah, just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you, Jewel. Bye, 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 bye. See you next time.